Indonesia's raised its volcano eruption alert to its highest level amid fears of an imminent explosion from Bali's Mount Agung. Karangasem, Indonesia, AP, a volcano gushing towering columns of ash closed the airport on the Indonesian tourist island of Bali for a second day Tuesday, disrupting travel for tens of thousands, as authorities renewed their warnings for villagers to evacuate. Mount Agung has been hurling clouds of white and dark gray ash about 3,000 meters, 9,800 feet, above its cone since the weekend, and lava is welling in the crater, sometimes reflected as an orange-red glow in the ash plumes. Its explosions can be heard about 12 kilometers, 7.5 miles, away. The local airport authority said Tuesday that closure for another 24 hours was required for safety reasons. Volcanic ash poses a deadly threat to aircraft, and ash from Agung is moving south-southwest toward the airport. Ash has reached a height of about 30,000 feet as it drifts across the island. "I don't know, we can't change it," said stranded German tourist Gina Kamp, sitting on a bench at the airport. "It's the nature and we have to wait until it's over." She decided to look on the bright side, saying she planned to go back outside to enjoy another day on the island. Caption: Close. Indonesia's National Disaster Mitigation Agency raised the volcano's alert to the highest level Monday and expanded an exclusion zone to 10 kilometers, 6 miles, from the crater in places from the previous 7.5 kilometers. It said a larger eruption is possible, though a top government volcanologist has also said the volcano could continue for weeks at its current level of activity and not erupt explosively. Agung's last major eruption in 1963 killed about 1,100 people. Authorities have told 100,000 people to leave homes that are in close proximity to the volcano, though as of Monday tens of thousands stayed because they felt safe or didn't want to abandon livestock. They have also warned people of the danger of mud flows from the volcano as it's now rainy season in Bali. Villager Putu Sulasmi said she fled with her husband and other family members to a sports hall that is serving as an evacuation center. "We came here on motorcycles. We had to evacuate because our house is just 3 miles from the mountain. We were so scared with the thundering sound and red light," she said. The family had stayed at the same sports center in September and October when the volcano's activity was high, but it didn't erupt then. They had returned to their village about a week ago. "If it has to erupt, let it erupt now rather than leaving us in uncertainty. I'll just accept it if our house is destroyed," she said. Volcanologist Eric Clementi at Denison University in Ohio said Agung's 1963 eruption was big enough to cool the Earth slightly, but it's unclear whether this time it will have a similar major eruption or simmer for a prolonged period. "A lot of what will happen depends on the magma underneath and what it is doing now," he said. The closure of the airport has stranded tens of thousands of travelers, affecting tourists already on Bali and people who were ready to fly to the island from abroad or within Indonesia. Airport spokesman Arya Sanaroem said more than 440 inward and outward flights were cancelled Tuesday and about 59,500 travelers were affected, similar numbers to Monday.